All right, we're moving into mission 6, baby. Mission 6. Now you may notice a new background here. So the table I use has a topper on it. I had Gloomhaven underneath that topper, and Gloomhaven had been in hiatus, and I'm not lying, for a year. I started to play, something happened, put it away, couldn't remember the rules, didn't want to dive back in. And I decided, since we're doing this long-running B-17 mission, it deserved to be underneath the topper, and I kind of like the blue skies, kind of. So that's why you'll see a slightly different background, exact same table. I'm currently reading Black Thursday, the Schweinfurt raid. You can see about how far I am. They literally just got airborne, and so the action's getting ready to happen. What a fabulous book. So first printed in 1960, and they even walk through all the different gun positions and stuff. I mean, it's great. If you haven't read it and you want a little context, please do come in and read. And for this raid, a little Highland Park. See if we can get this to shine right. Highland Park Valkyrie. I thought it was perfect, and it won't come in right. But Valkyrie, the winged god. Of course, we are Hamtagery. Let me take a seat. Let me get the books out of the way. All right, we'll play with that. We'll check that battery every now and then and see what's going on. Let's bring our sheet over. We are flying to Lille. Who knows if I'm pronouncing it correctly? It's mission 6. Now, one of the key things with mission 6 is that our fighter cover is no longer guaranteed to be good on the way out or on the way back. So we'll be rolling for that. That'll be a new thing. Also, a viewer pointed out that when it came to the FW-190, I was not doing the 1.5 shell hit times thing. So a few times it was only one hit, so it wouldn't have mattered. But of course, if it hits twice, that would be 3 rounds. It's always rounded down, but it can get devastating from that FW-190. So I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to work on remembering that one, I have a free reroll each mission due to the Patreon. Thanks to the Patreon folks, I have a reroll, and I need to use it. It can only be used for catastrophic events. I can't use it to save a single crew member or anything like that. So we'll be using that, and I do intend to roll on the random events table if we use that. So let's check a few things. We're going to Lille. We need to find out our formation. We've been tail bomber here lately, so we want to get a 3 to 11. Whew, 10. So we are in the middle. That will help us out on this mission. Basically, that means there's no extra 109 coming our way. So we're rolling for the squadron position. This is just one die, and it'd be nice to get a 3 or 4. 5. We're going to be low. So low is actually +1 on our flight Gazette, which I will show you here in a second. So I know we're flying to Lille. It's -2 over the water, and then 0 over France. So of course it's actually going to be -1. All right, phone call came in. So let me just show you. We will have a -1 on the roll for fighter waves coming our way. And then we'll have a +1 over France. Now here's the good thing. Still a short hop. So mission 6, we don't know about our fighter cover, and we'll roll for that, but at least we're on a very short hop here. So let's get into it. All right, let me get situated here. As I'm reading Black Thursday, I'm reminded that the mission's a go. The green flare arcs through the early morning, maybe a little bit of fog that we're working against. Thanks to Uwe Beck as well for updating our bombs on our nose of Hamtagery and the number of fighters we've shot down. I've superimposed that right now on the screen so you can see it. And we're going to move off of base into zone 1. All right. So Campbell and Ron, or I guess I should use first names on both, Brent and Ron, or Campbell and Nicholson, pilot and co-pilot, have gotten us up off the ground safely. Everything's looking good. We're pointed toward Lille. Let me readjust that a little bit. And it is an Industry. So the crew's gone through a little weapons check, and it's been a while, so let me run through the crew again. So we got Sweet, old Brian Sweets, our bombardier, or as they sometimes say in Black Thursday, our toggelier. David Hassel's our navigator. Of course, I've already mentioned Brent, our pilot, and Ron, our co-pilot. Bjorn is our top turret, our engineer. Xanth is on the radio, running the radio room guns, or gun. Bay is our ball gunner, and Hans Bach will now be known as HP. HP got a very good hit from the port waist on our last mission, so HP, maybe he's on fire. We got Kevin in the starboard waist, and Franck is in the tail position. He's going to continue to take shots at anybody coming by as they pass through the formation. So we are going to roll and see if we have a fighter wave, or possibly, actually we can't get two since it would take a 6 on this chart in order to get 2 waves coming in. We do have a -1 to this roll. We have a 4, sorry, we are in zone 2 as we move toward Lille. 4 minus 1 is 3, which means we will have 1 wave coming in. We're going to roll for that wave and see what number we get. We have 52, that shouldn't be too bad. 52 is 2 110, 6 level, and 9 low. 6 level, that's interesting. We'll come back to that in a second. And 9 low. So these 110s are coming up from a little bit lower altitude. Let me record 52 on our sheet here real quick. We're going to go in and check for fighters and see what our fighter coverage is. So for fighter cover, which we haven't had to do before, we come over to green, G5, green 5, and hopefully we don't get a 1 or 2. We'd like to roll a 5 or 6, have good fighter coverage. We do have 5, good. We're gonna have good fighter coverage in zone 2, and we'll end up having to see now each space as we go how good that fighter coverage will be. Being good fighter coverage, we got a real good chance of actually scaring these 2 guys off. Let's say some Spitfires are with us. I feel like Spitfires are covering on this one. So we're rolling over here under good, and as long as we can get a 3 or better, they will be scared off. We got a 3 or better. They're both gone. Again, as much as I like putting those iron crosses on the plane, showing that we've taken out some German fighters, trust me, crew, we do not want them coming in at us, period, especially while we're carrying the bombs. They have a story in Black Thursday where they were loading bombs, and literally the plane, something went wrong with the bombs, it detonated, and I think they said the plane disappeared and they lost 26 people in a flash, and 2 B-17s that were like very far apart on their own hard stand were also damaged. So, yeah. So we're going to be flying into our next zone. Let's go ahead and push in. This is target zone. And let's check for our fighter cover right now. So what do we get? We got a 5. Good. I love this. We're getting more good fighter coverage. That's what we need. Make this maybe, I shouldn't say anything, a milk run, maybe. But we are in the target zone. There is a +1 to this die roll, and we are rolling, since we're in target zone, we have a chance of even 3 waves, pretty good chance of coming in. 3 + 1 is 4. That means we're going to have 2 waves. Let's write both of these down as they occur. So the first one is a 53. Wow, we're in the 50s, a 53. And our second one, a 21. That one should be a little gentler. So our 53, what is it? What is it? It is 3 110s. Wow, we're really getting the 110s. 12 low, 1030 level. 12 low, 1030 level. And what was that last one? 6 low. Wow. Now they're wanting to pop in. We do have good fighter cover. Let's roll and see how many we're scaring away. Give me a 5 or 6. 4. So we got a 4. We're scaring 2 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. That's good. You can do a lot of damage. They get 1 extra shell hit automatically as well. And we'll do odds, evens. Evens it is. This guy is coming in. Let's see if he is an ace or not. 11 to 12 makes him an ace. Nope, he's average, so nothing to change there. So the question is, who can shoot at this fella? Coming in at 1030 level, only the port cheek can fire. Now I've got all these over here. I need to move them down into the blue a little bit. But let's pull this port cheek over. All right, and David's going to need a 6 to get a hit here. Come on, David. Let's roll a 6. A 2. I don't know if that was on or not. A 2, but he misses. Now this 110 needs a 5 or 6 to hit. He will get 1 extra shell hit automatically. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got a hit. All right, let's see what happens over here. So he's coming in at 1030. We're going to roll 2 dice. He's going to get +1 shell hit. 9 is 2 shell hits, turning into 3 shell hits total. So let me just record the 3 here. We're going to switch over to the back of this sheet. We're looking at 1030 level. It doesn't matter if it's 1030 or 130. It's just level from the nose. And we're going to roll. Ugh, what is an 11? Ooh, superficial damage. Good. There's 1 gone. Come on, give me another one of those. And a 10. Well, looky. 10 and 11 are superficial. Come on. And a 3. That's scary. Whoa, superficial damage again. What was the 7? A nose. So we've got 3 superficial damages. Beautiful. He flies on through. You know who's going to take a shot as he comes on by. That shot is going to be by Franck. And come on, Franck, get a 6. He does not. That's all right. This will be a successive attack. It means he's going to come back around. So after the first hit, if he hits again on a successive, he can come back 1 more time, and then he will be out of the area. So we're on B6. Let's see what we get. 2 dice. 10 means he will come back at 3 level. 3 level. All right, again, we do get to check on fighter cover. Fighter cover is good. So we're hoping to get at least something around a 3 or better. A 2. So that our fighter cover does not help us out here. So we're going to have Kevin, the starboard waist. Let me go find it. He's in, and I'm telling you right now, he's going to do some spray fire. We're going to have the ball turret is going to lock in on him. And we're going to have our top turret as well lock in. We're going to start with the spray fire. Spray fire has a chance of jamming if we roll a 1. A 6 is still a hit. And then the cool thing is, if we get a 2 or a 4, he'll break off without firing. So let's see. A 4, good. So that spray fire has been effective. Now, it took 3 shells to do it. Let me move this off to the side. So we know he's going to break off due to just the fear of all of that lead that Kevin was sending his way. I'm going to keep that spray fire right here just so I remember. However, the top turret and ball turret both have a very good chance of taking him down. The 110 flies a little bit slower. So a 110, there will be a hit on a 4, 5, or 6. So let's see what Bjorn gets, and then we'll check Bay. Bjorn gets a hit. Wow. All right, now, since it is twin 50s, there'll be a +1 to this die roll. A 5. Bjorn has a knockdown, a kill. Let me mark Bjorn down here. Let me make sure I get it on his sheet. So Bjorn has a 1 10. Now we still are going to check and see if Bay managed to get fire on him as well. No wonder this guy's breaking off. He's got spray fire squirting all over him. And then he's got Bjorn putting rounds right on him. He tries to break off, takes a hit. Let's see what Bay gets. Bay had a 3. That's just a miss. And comes on through. Let me mark off. Oh, he doesn't come on through. He is down. So let's pull that spray fire off. Let's get all these back where they're supposed to be. And we have a 110 out of the picture. Nice job. Let's get rid of these bombs, gentlemen. Let's get rid of these bombs. But before we can do that, we have to get the second wave. Number 21 has to come in. Ooh, that is a single 190 on a vertical dive D. I always have to go check. I can never remember. Only the top turret and the radio room guns may fire at this fighter. They both have to get a 6, and the fighter may not be driven off by fighter cover. That is unfortunate. So, of course, we're going to put the top turret on there. They're going to need a 6. Sorry, Bjorn needs a 6, and so does Xanth. Good chance of walking hits on this guy if we can't get rid of him. But he'll need a 5 or 6 to hit us. Let's see what Bjorn can do. Hopefully Bjorn can lock him in. Maybe get a 190 on his kill sheet as well. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Bjorn. Woo! Go, buddy. Come on. All right, now, he does not get the +1 for the twin guns because it is a 190. They had a little bit more armor on them, that radial engine, so there's no +1 here. But if we can get a 5 or a 6... Oh, we got a 2. Well, that's going to minus him 1, which is good. Let me get that on there because now it means he's only going to hit us if he rolls a 6. But we're not done yet. Xanth, come on, buddy. Xanth put a hit on him. Ooh, Xanth hits him 2. Come on, Xanth. Xanth needs a 5 or a 6. Ooh, we got a 5. Woo, Xanth. Top turret fires. I got to go mark those before I forget. Xanth gets a 190. Wow. Way to go. Way to knock this guy out of the sky. Well done. I'm telling you, man, we got to get rid of these bombs. Well done. Good job, Xanth. Wow. Crew is operating extremely efficiently. Don't get cocky. I'm getting cocky. Don't get cocky. All right, we got to get Sweet. Sweet's been real good with that Norden bomb sight. Before we do everything, though, let's check our weather. I think I'm supposed to do flak first, but I said weather. Let's check weather over the target. We're rolling 2 die, and we want to get a 4 through 10. 9. Perfect. So we're going to have good weather over the target. That's good. It means it's not, hopefully, going to affect Sweet. We've got to see how heavy the flak is going to be, however. So let's pop over to our flak chart. It's going to be orange 2. Orange 2. We do not want a 6. A 1 would be great. A 2. I'll take lit. I'll take lit. What was that? Light flak. Let me jot this down. Flak is light. And now we got to see there's 3 rolls on the flak to see if we take any hits. The only hits that would get us would be a 12 or 2. A 12 or 2. So snake eyes or boxcars. 3 rolls. Nope. There's a miss. There's a miss. Come on. One more. Let's miss. Let's miss. And a miss. All right. So we've got no flak hits at all. That has been marked. We need a 3, 4, 5, or 6 to be on target. We are on target. Now we got to see what kind of bomb percentage is Sweet going to get. I'm telling you, he's been on fire. Other than when we couldn't get the bomb bay doors open, he's hit. Even when off target, he's hit. All right, 2 dice. 6. 30%. Oddly, that's his lowest roll yet, but that is still fabulous in this day and age. We've got a 30% die. Hold on, no die roll. 30% bomb run on target, on target, 30%. That's phenomenal. Sweet continues to impress, continues to impress. All right, we're turning this flight around. It's time to head back. Headed back home. We do have to roll again and see. We are in the target zone. We have a +1 to this roll, so we could end up with 3 flights against us. We are not. Excellent. That's a +1, so that's just 1 or 2, which means we're only going to have 1 wave. Wave for me to make that clear. Just to explain, 0 to 3, 1 wave. All right, let's see what this wave is. I love it. It's an 11, which is a 109.6 high. 109.6 high. Let me get my 11 in here. We do have Spitfires with us. They've come back up and met us for the return. Might have been a different kind of flight, but we're going to say it's Spitfires again, helping us out. But we need to see how good this coverage is. We do not know. I've got to remember to keep switching over to the green one here. We want to get a 5 or a 6. We got a 3, which means fair. Maybe they had a hard time picking us up. That's all right. That's the first time we've had fair fighter coverage in 6 missions. I'll take it. The first thing we're going to do is see if we've got an ace pilot or not. Ooh, we actually have a green pilot. It's going to be easier to hit and harder to hit us. Now I almost hope the fighters don't help out. But again, I'll always take fighter cover. Things go bad in a hurry, as some of you have seen or know from other missions. So let's see what fighter cover does. Spitfires roll in. 2. That under fair means they do not scare them off. I needed to get a 3 or better. Goodness. Well, everybody. Xanth has been fabulous. Bjorn has been fabulous. And where is Frank? Right there at the tail where he should be. And where is my radio room guns? I got them all over the place. All right, so there will be a +1 to hit. And just looking at, again, this comes out of the general, 6 o'clock high on a 109. Top turret needs a 4, 5, or 6. Tail gun same. Xanth will need a 6. We're going to start with Xanth. So Xanth actually needs a 5 or a 6. Holy moly. Look at Xanth go. All right, Xanth needs a 5. He's hit him. Xanth needs a 5 or 6 to take him down. Now we can get a joint hit here. Joint kill. Ooh, look at Xanth. Oh my gosh, Xanth is on fire. So we know this guy isn't going to make it, but let's see who else. This guy just pulled right up on our tail, and we unloaded on him. Let's see what Bjorn does. Bjorn gets a hit. 4 and 5, or sorry, 3 and 4, but he's gone. So it was a hit. Let me mark these off. I didn't mark the ammo. It was a hit, but not a shared kill there. We got to see what Frank gets. Frank gets a hit. Man, this guy got riddled. He got riddled. Let's see. This is a +1 to this. 3, 4. Xanth, you saved us here for sure. I mean, he still might have hit us with a 6. So it's a hit by our tail guns. But it would not have been a kill. However, Xanth got him. Xanth is doing fabulous. Sorry. I don't know why I'm suddenly using fabulous. All right. Wow. We are out of the target zone. We're moving into zone 2. We're not home yet. Not home yet. No celebrations yet. We do have a -1 to this die roll. Roll low. 5. Nope. 4. 4 is going to guarantee that we have 1 squadron coming our way, or 1 wave. All right, it's a 61. 61 reads a 109 vertical dive D. That's the one that fighter cover cannot help with. Let's see. Yep. So 109 vertical dive D. I don't like these. They have a high chance of spreading destruction all along our fuselage, even though we can't roll for fighter cover because it could be successive. In case he hits and comes back around, we're going to roll for it. We have a 3. That would have actually been fair fighter cover again. Not used to this chart, so yep. So we would add fair on both zones 2 and 3, or we do have fair on both zones 2 and 3. Let's see if this guy is an ace. He is not. He's green. Excellent. Excellent, because now he has to hit on a 6, and it makes it a little easier for us to hit. It would have been a 6. Now we got the same gun, Xanth here. I don't know what if he knows who he's messing with. Xanth might go 3 for 3, and we have Bjorn firing. I'm going to start with Xanth. Xanth is on fire. I expect a 5 or 6. Oh my gosh, this guy's on fire. Come on, give me another 5 or 6. Oh, check it out. Holy moly, Xanth. Out of nowhere, Xanth. My goodness. All right, we got to see what Bjorn does. Miss. Let me mark the, man, way to go, Xanth. Got to mark off the ammo. He's gone. Xanth was headed toward making ace in a day here. Goodness. I mean, the mission's going to be over now. Wow. Wow. Way to go. All right. We're into zone 1, and we're coming home. Ron and Brent are bringing us in for a landing. There are no negative modifiers, but we do need to check our weather over the target. Our weather over the target, 2 dice. We need a, 4 through 10. We have a 4. Weather's good. There won't be any modifiers at all. Modifiers. Even a snake eyes would bring us in. Crew and B-17 safe. Of course, we have a 6, 7, 8. Weather was good. We're home. Wow. Great mission 6. This one went so quick, I'm going to fly a 7th mission. Our 7th mission I'm going to fly right now. But let me pause and I will film an after-action report in front of the camera in recognition of Xanth, first of all. Wow. All right, after-action report for Lil Mission 6. Holy moly, what else can be said but Xanth was on fire. Wow. The radio gunner will be lucky if they ever get 3 kills for the whole mission. There's not a lot of planes that they can even shoot at, let alone hit effectively. Wow. All right. Phenomenal. I believe there might be even, I don't know if you get an award for some feat like that or not. We'll leave it up to the Patreon folks. There's a slight touch of role-playing going on Patreon. So I'll post this mission both on my YouTube channel and on Patreon. And then you will have comments that are within character on Patreon. That being said, I got to say too, not that I want anyone on the crew to die, but I do get the occasional message from other Patreon folks that are in line and want to get on the plane like, hey, when will I get on? We don't know. You are seeing the dice as I see the dice. Death can be sudden. The whole plane can die suddenly, in which case, boom, I'll have 10 new folks overnight. So we did baby step in. Recognize the first 5 missions, very short moves, very short targets, close targets, I should say, with great fighter cover. Now we're kind of moving into a little bit more intermediate ranges, and fire cover's unknown. You don't know if you're going to have poor, fair, or good. And as you may see as we move forward, we can get into zones 5, 6. I don't know if they go that far in this one for the 6 through 10 missions, and eventually up to zone 8, I believe. No fighter coverage from zone 5, 6, 7, and 8, so it can get devastating. But Xanth, phenomenal. So I'm going to go over and play right away because there's time. I have everything still set up. Mission 7, and we'll see what happens. Thrilled with the action in this one. And again, sweet. Your bomb runs are so sweet. That's unprecedented as well. We're good. Everything else is a push. All right, see you guys.